It's Thursday morning and these old women trek from their different homes to meet for their weekly chama. This is something common, yet theirs was born out of necessity, brought about by a deeper pain they all share.
In the support groups and the clubs, we share about their appearance and nutritionally how they should feed themselves, psychosocially how they should share in the support groups, so they are very much convenient.
Most of the women here already raised their children but have since passed away due to the HIV and AIDS pandemic. Now these old hands have to work once more and care for the children left behind. 75-year-old Susanna finds herself in this predicament.
I went to get the last born because she was suffering after both parents died. She was only 1 year old. I was the one who breastfed her.
Now she cares for 3 of her grandchildren, but yet somehow she has found the strength to carry on.
I weave ropes and I also farm. I have a kitchen garden where I get food to eat and sell. This is how I have educated my grandchildren.
So every Thursday she makes her way here, but before any business can start, the women rejoice in the moment, forgetting for a moment the burdens on their shoulder. The group started with a merry-go-round setting in 2008, but with a little help from World Vision and Afia Plus, the chama has become a village banking system.
When Afia Plus came, one of the things that we are implementing is called economic strengthening. And within economic strengthening, we are trying to help the families to be able to get economically empowered through the locally available resources. And what they usually do, members come with contributions for savings. And the group, because of the economic status of this area, you find that it's very hard to get money to contribute. So the group has come up with ways of being able to bring their contributions in material forms.
The women quickly settle into their skills, their wrinkled hands weaving ropes and baskets. These are then sold and the returns brought back to the group. They bring in whatever they can afford at the moment.
1,000, benta 400.
The money never goes home. All the money has to be borrowed. And so they start the accounts of the day.
Tuko na faida ya 540. The total amount of that pesa yote is 5,790.
And the borrowing begins.
Nataka pesa ngapi? 500.
And because they don't have any place to save the money in the village, they usually loan all the money that they have collected for the specific date, and then they return the money with a 1% interest the following week. So the members have really grown, and as their money accumulates, there comes a time, the cycle for saving goes for 1 year. After the end of the 1 year, all their savings are shared out among the members. Then they start a new cycle for saving.
And this is what has kept Susanna and many others afloat, living one day at a time, progressing in each step. And as she prides herself in her work, her worry now is as she gets older, who will pick up the burden? The pandemic of HIV and AIDS has left many children orphaned and vulnerable. Unfortunately, that burden often falls on the shoulders of grandparents. But at Kogana Village, they are uplifting their families one day at a time. Joyce Mkawasi, NTV, Kogana Village, Homa Bay County.